Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. This is Tech Guy, where we break down tech jobs, salary structures, and everything in between to help you make informed career choices. In today's video, we'll take a detailed look at the in-hand salary you can expect if you join TCS under one of their three major hiring categories: Prime, Digital, or Ninja. We won't just look at the CTC. We'll break down the actual monthly cash you receive after deductions like Provident Fund, insurance, and other components that are often overlooked. So, stay tuned if you want to get the real picture. Before we dive in, if you're new here, welcome to the Tech Guy family. We bring you the most honest and detailed breakdowns of IT offers, corporate packages, and job role expectations. If this is your kind of content, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. Also, if you've received an offer from TCS or are waiting for one and have questions about your role or compensation, comment down below and I'll personally reply to help you out. Let's begin by understanding the context. TCS, like many service-based companies, offers different packages depending on the hiring track. The three most common roles are TCS Prime, Digital, and Ninja. Here's a rule of thumb I always share. For any service-based IT company, you can estimate your in-hand salary using a simple formula. Divide your total LPA, or cost to company, by 15. Then adjust that figure by plus or minus 3,000 rupees depending on role-specific perks and deductions. Why divide by 15 instead of 12? Because it helps account for quarterly performance pay, annual bonuses, insurance, tax deductions, and other non-cash benefits. Now let's go over what components are included in the salary structure. First, there's the basic salary, which is usually fixed at around 15,000 Indian rupees per month across all roles. Next is the bouquet of benefits, which includes your personal allowance, house rent allowance, and other flexible benefits. This amount varies significantly between cadres. Then we have the performance pay, which sounds good on paper but is variable and paid only quarterly. And that too depends on your manager and project performance. Annual components include gratuity and retirals, which are not paid monthly but deducted up front and credited later. Also, there's a mandatory health insurance deduction of 946.67 Indian rupees per month, and a food card of 500 Indian rupees, which is credited separately and is not cash in hand. Let's start with TCS Prime. This is typically the highest CTC among the three roles. The total package is Indian rupee 908,390 per year, with a monthly gross salary of 74,753 Indian rupees. After deducting fixed components like Provident Fund, 1,800 Indian rupees, gratuity, 721 Indian rupees, annual components, 2,522 Indian rupees, and excluding the 500 Indian rupees food card and 9,700 Indian rupees performance pay, the actual monthly in-hand salary stands at 59,510 Indian rupees. That's your realistic cash every month. The bouquet of benefits here includes a sizable personal allowance, 37,471 Indian rupees, which significantly boosts your take-home compared to the other roles. Now let's look at TCS Digital. This role comes with a total CTC of Indian rupee 708,410 per year. Monthly gross salary is 58,088 Indian rupees. While the basic salary remains the same at 15,000 Indian rupees, the bouquet of benefits is lower than Prime. The deductions are similar. Provident Fund, 1,800 Indian rupees, gratuity, 721 Indian rupees, annual components, 2,522 Indian rupees, Plus we exclude the 500 Indian rupees food card and 7,600 Indian rupees performance pay. All in all, the monthly in-hand salary works out to 44,945 Indian rupees. What brings this number down compared to Prime is the lower personal allowance, 22,906 Indian rupees, which is part of the bouquet of benefits. Finally, we come to TCS Ninja. This is the most common entry-level offer, especially for candidates from off-campus or mass recruitment. The total CTC is Indian rupee 345,257 per year. Monthly gross is 27,825 Indian rupees. After deducting PF, 1,774 Indian rupees, gratuity, 711 Indian rupees, annual components, 2,485 Indian rupees, and excluding the 500 Indian rupees food card and 2,300 Indian rupees variable pay, your in-hand salary comes down to 20,055 Indian rupees. Unlike Prime and Digital, the bouquet of benefits here is limited. In fact, there is zero personal allowance in this role, which explains the significantly lower take-home. Here's a quick comparison table to summarize everything. The monthly gross salary, deductions, and final in-hand for each role are laid out side by side. Prime leads with the highest in-hand salary of 59,510 Indian rupees, followed by Digital at 44,945 Indian rupees, and finally Ninja at 20,055 Indian rupees. All three roles have nearly identical basic pay, so the difference lies mainly in personal allowance and the bouquet of benefits. Please note, these are well-calculated approximations based on standard deductions. The actual in-hand may vary slightly, generally within a 5 to 10% range, depending on location, taxation, benefits selected, and company policy updates. That brings us to the end of this detailed analysis. Hopefully now you have a much clearer understanding of what your actual monthly salary will look like if you join TCS in one of these roles. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button to support the channel. Got questions or confused about your offer letter? Drop a comment below. I'm happy to help. Thanks for watching. This is Tech Guy, signing off.